Hey guys, it's Jen. It has been a few weeks since I have gone live, and I've had a few people messaging me like, "Are you okay? Like, we haven't seen you." And I'm like, "I'm here." But it's been a few weeks, and I wanted to come live to specifically talk about just a couple of things. Um, Thank you all for the birthday wishes this past weekend, by the way. That was really nice. It's always nice. Facebook is such a great community when it comes to your birthday because so many people say, pass that comment to you in a way that there was no other way to do it before. So thank you first and foremost for that. I had an interesting conversation with somebody yesterday while I was out and about. And she came up to me and she said, "Oh my gosh, I love your purple hair." And I was feeling a little self-conscious because really it's due to be done again. And I said, "Well, thanks." I said, "It's usually a little bit more vivid. And I normally, the reason that I have purple in my hair is as a statement for domestic violence awareness." And she's like, "Oh, that's really cool." So guys, be aware, you're going to be hearing a lot about domestic violence awareness from me coming up. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and so you'll be hearing a lot from me then, and by then my purple will be back to being more vivid as well. But by October, your impact and your option to make a difference diminishes, or it becomes a little bit more expensive. This month, actually September 11th, was the 7-year anniversary for Damsel in Defense being a company, to be agents for change, to be the voice for the voiceless, and to be in existence as a company where we are out changing lives. And I couldn't be more proud. I did not get in when we first started, never even knew Damsel in Defense existed back then. But I've been blessed to be a part of this company for 5.5 years now. And I have so many people who, you guys know me for Damsel, which I love. You know me for Creeper, for my warrior workshops, for going out and being that person to try to be the safety advocate in my community and beyond, to be being that voice to tell people, guys, be proactive with your safety. No one ever thinks it's going to be them, okay? You don't walk, it's just kind of like a car accident. You never walk out of your car on a morning and say, "Gee, I think today I'll be in a car accident. I should wear my seatbelt and have car insurance." But yet we should, and I hope you all wear your seatbelts. And it is the law that you have to have car insurance, and it's just for that just in case. And I really think of Damsel and our products kind of in the same way. It's for that just in case. I never want a woman going into a situation that she was not expecting to happen to her unprepared. I want to be the person who is there training you for how to handle those situations, for providing you with a product that can be that shortcut to safety, that can be that thing that you don't have to be fearful. Because people really shouldn't be living in fear. Paranoia is not a way to live. Proactive is a great way to live, though. And so I love that I am that voice. But guys, one thing that I've learned is that, and even last night in the conversation that I had with the lady about my purple hair, the one thing that really came out of that was, I've been doing this for 5.5 years in my local community. I've marketed pretty effectively. I have a very successful business. But the one thing that it made me realize was, through that conversation, I said, "Oh, and I also do Damsel in Defense." And she's like, "What's that?" 5.5 years of my voice being as loud as it can be in my community. And there's still somebody very local to me who has absolutely no idea what Damsel in Defense even is. And it just proves my point that I, by myself, can never get to enough people to truly make an impact and truly make a difference. And so, in honor of Damsel's 7th anniversary, they are running a special. The thing that always amazes me is every member of my team makes an impact. Every member of my team is out there in a way, being that voice, getting to people that, and I'm always very careful when I say I can't, but getting to the people that I don't have the reach to. And really, what I'm trying to do right now is extend that reach locally, beyond locally, wherever that may be. And Damsel's helping with that this month. This month, we have a great kit offer. It's $77 to get started. And the one thing that people always say, "Well, I don't have time. I really admire what you do, but I don't have time for that." Well, guys, this is my full-time gig. This is what I do. This is how I support my family. This is how I pay my bills. This is, I've been doing it 5.5 years. But in order to be involved in it, you don't have to be the full-time person. I'm looking for people that want to do maybe one thing a year. Maybe you only want to do one thing a month. Maybe you want to do one thing a week. Whatever impact that you want to make in this world, I want those people who are out there who are like, you know what, it'd be really great to do something about this stuff. And I always say, well, isn't it time that maybe you are the one that does something? So if you have a heart for advocacy, if you have a heart for trying to make sure that others stay safe, if it's in your heart that you think that, gee, maybe it just could be me that could help to make that difference, I really want to talk to you about that. Because for $77 this month, you can get a great kit. It's worth over $200, and you could get started on that path with me to helping to be the voice in your community, join my voice in my community, wherever it is that you are. I'm looking for people who want to make that difference and who want to feel like they are going to make a difference in this world. And guys, it doesn't have to take a lot. A lot of people feel like I don't have time to make a difference in the world. Let me be the first to say, you do. Everyone has the same amount of time. And, you know, the other side of that is, I do make money doing this, and so do others. And so maybe, you know, with the holidays coming up, which by the way is our biggest and busiest retail season, by the way. Right now is where business gets really easy because people buy a lot of these items as gifts. We have great affordable products that can make a difference for people. So this is a great time of the year where people like to give gifts. And so it automatically increases the amount of products that are getting out there. And I can't do it by myself. I just can't. So if you're looking to make extra Christmas money, or you're looking to make your car payment, or whatever it is, there is an option for you to do that as well. So it depends on what your goals are, because people talk to me about that all the time. They're like, gee, I really wish I could. Well, gee, I wish I could. You guys can. You totally can. And right now, it doesn't hurt. $77 gets you a great kit with a lot of great products for you to have in your personal life, or maybe to share with others, or maybe to share on an even bigger level. And if that's something that you're interested in, I would really love to talk to you about that. And there's multiple reasons. Number one, I need more people. The other thing is I've been wearing this faded bracelet with this shield on it from our conference well, they gave them to us as a gift at our national conference this past summer. And I've been wearing this faded bracelet around because it's our reminder that we're working towards an incentive trip. But it's our reminder that this incentive trip that we're working towards is not just another fun trip. You guys have seen me take a lot of fun trips. You've seen the pictures, and that's always great. I love that my company rewards me for doing what's on my heart and doing something that I feel is my passion and my calling. But the next incentive trip, the best part about it for me is that we have an opportunity to actually go and work in one of the Damsel houses that is supporting anti-sex trafficking in a foreign country. You can hear the little guy in the background. He's homesick right now. Another perk to my job. I'm home with my sick kid today. Just a minute, buddy. I'll be there. So this faded bracelet is a reminder to me that I'm also working towards that. And it's one of the biggest goals I've ever set with Damsel. Is they're only taking 12 people on this mission trip to help those who are in bad situations, to help get them out of it. And so you guys are going to be hearing a lot from me, reaching out and saying, hey, I'm working towards this trip. I want to be the hands and feet that are out there doing the good in the world. So I'm going to be scheduling a lot more parties, warrior workshops, reaching out to a lot more of you. And when you join with me, you can also help, and you can even work towards earning that trip as well. Okay? So if you see my little faded bracelet, I'm not taking it off until the day that I earn that trip. So $77 kit. I said Damsel Doorstep, right? I haven't even done most of my Damsel Doorsteps, the subscription service. So one of our great new products, the Leave Me Alone. I think I showed you guys this at the fair, but it's an emergency whistle. It's built into this really fashionable, pretty necklace. Has great stuff on it. I wear it almost every day, and everybody loves it. And then my latest safety subscription was, we've had our tactical pens out since last catalog cycle, but this is, they come in rose and blue. Well, my latest safety subscription delivered me this gorgeous silver that's not even available to purchase. That's the perk to the safety subscription. So guys, if you know somebody who you think would make for a great damsel, no matter how much time they have, even, I mean, it's $77 right now to get started. And the thing is I would be your mentor. I would be the person bringing you in, helping you, and that's at whatever level you want to do it. Okay? So we don't have quotas. We don't have that kind of stuff. We just want people to be our hands and feet out there in this mission that we have to help equip, empower, and educate women to not be victims of crime. There's too many headlines. I posted the other day, there's too many headlines where it's an after the fact. It's a headline of tragedy. I want to start seeing headlines flip around. I want the headlines in the newspaper to read, jogger pepper sprays would-be attacker. I want to show that women are being equipped, that they are empowered to know that they have a way to protect themselves, and they're educated on how to do it. And that's exactly what damsels do. That's my job. I love it. So if you know somebody, please share my information. I'm going to post the graphic. Feel free to share it from my page to people that you think might be interested, or if you yourself are interested, hey, let's talk. It doesn't have to be an all-consuming part of your life, but it can be something where you're making a major difference, okay? So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.